Give me a quick second and we'll get everything started here. Just reorganizing my windows before we get into the thick of things. Okay, let's see if we can get things set up here. Give me a moment for... Oh, my camera wasn't working for a second there. Okay, let's see if the game detects. I may have to go back in and reset because I have this set to automatically detect the window. Give me a sec. Any luck, don't catch. So, it's weird, it detects it on one setting. That's not it either. That's so weird. Okay, wait, there we go. Got it. Sorry about the wait. Welcome to the stream. We were playing some Railroads Online today. Let me make sure that Extended is up. Alright, Extended is up. I think we're set. Yep, we're good. Let's get started. So. Where I left off from last time, I did a few new things. Let me make sure I have a telegraph office set down so I can get back here. But I'm going to show off a few things. First off, I made a poor excuse for a roundhouse. Right over here. And by roundhouse, I mean we don't actually have a roundhouse building yet, so it's just a turntable with a ton of tracks coming off of it, and no engines in it right now. Even though, Kyoko here should probably be put on there, because I don't have anything for her to do right now. Is she on the main line? Okay, no, she's not on the main line, but, yeah, this is the main line right here. We have a single track main line. And, yeah, she's our little Montezuma. But I did have another addition from the last time. All my other engines are stationed at the sawmill. On this side, wrong teleport. Oh, also wrong teleporter. Telegraph office, my bad. So I'm looking for... Here's our new girl. This is Momoyo. I saved up a bunch of money, and she is our climax locomotive. Pardon the noise. But she is our climax. And again, it's a silly little name for a locomotive, but yeah, she's done pretty well because she's our first geared locomotive. Right now we have her hauling cordwood down to the iron mine, which is right over, or sorry, the smelter. We have her hauling to the smelter, and over here we have the iron mine route, which Aya over here, that's the larger engine, our road engine from last episode. She can handle the iron mine route by herself, but we need Momoyo here for the coal mine. We also have Betsy, of course, our starting engine. We always gotta have Betsy. But yeah, so Aya, our Glenbrook, is fine for the other route. So right now we have 4 engines, and if I check my money, we have almost 3K, which is pretty good. At some point, I want to buy a Shay to take over the cordwood route while we dedicate, because I've laid one set of track. I've laid a set of track from the coal mine heading down. So what I want to do, I've already connected the coal mine one way in a 6.5% grade. Now I'm building a second 6.5% grade route, which is probably not the best way to go about it, because still need a geared engine to get up there, but either that or... yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Also, I forgot to clear this tree out, that would be a problem. Good thing I caught that. But the line diverges around this point. So this route is pretty high up, goes high above the iron route mine. So the first route, this set of track heads over to the, this area smelter. That's where it'll take you. Don't mind me, I made a screwdriver. It's interesting. I'm using a weird concoction here. I found at the store it's like orange juice, but it does have pineapple. So, interesting little combo. So, and of course bottom shelf vodka, but whatever gets the job done. Make sure I have my online extended. Because again, it sucks that I can't easily show you all the Railroad Online extended map, but it's a separate window and it would be annoying. I kind of just wish that would be a feature of the normal game. But anyways, down this side of the mountain is another route. This is still 6.5% for the most part, it just has to go up before it can go down again. But this route is snaking down the mountain here. It is for a secondary sort of turn off near the refinery and whatever that building is, the ironworks, near those two buildings. So, let me teleport to where we were building before. That route comes all the way down the mountain, and it splits off. Right here, there is two sets of track that split off. One section goes this way, the other section goes that way. So this is also kind of a shortcut. But now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get up here, because I see there's a big hill. If I head towards, because I believe the route I want to build up here at the refinery requires me to do some weird logistics heading downhill. So you may have to like snake it around the side of the hill, and I think I know a good place to do it at if I can fit what I'm doing. I may have to adjust things. We've never actually ran a train here before, I just laid track. Because the way this is laid out, I need like some stopping tracks, which is unfortunate. Like I need these bumpers here, which are very annoying, but it would also be nice to have a second Y up here. I do have a Y. Actually, I should extend the Y that's over here anyways. But I think this track would be a good place to add what I'm going for. Ooh, I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's see. I'd almost want... I'd need to switch left, but that would make this turn much harder to make. I believe that is still a 30% grade, or not 30%, but a, not even a grade, a 30-degree turn. So, oh god, just for fun, what would this look like if I connected it with jank track? It won't even let me. It won't even let me connect this with jank track. It doesn't even know how it would do it. Okay, that's funny. So we're gonna have to redo part of this, because I think this would be a good addition if we could get it to work. Instead, I'm not going to have this be a straight switch. I'm instead going to have a piece of track run off. With a... I don't want a 30%. But let's go there just to start. Maybe a 50-degree turn off. Then I will have... Do I want to switch left or right? Let's do a switch right. And then we'll just try our best to get the track to swerve off as best as we can. So we now have a 50-degree turn, and I don't think that's going to be very suitable. Let's go to a 40-degree turn. Because I do want to try to do something similar to a Y. Well, not a Y, but a balloon loop, sort of. course, it's going to be have to be a lot wider than it... Ooh, I don't know how well we can do this. I may have to make it even wider, depending on... Because I need... Oh, I need space for another switch, too. So that's definitely going to throw a wrench into things. We'll figure something out, even if it's a bunch of jank. I'll stick with 40-degree turns. Or, well, 40-meter radius turns. Because I like using circle mode just because of the ease of using it. I want this to go around halfway. Then we're going to make another turnoff. If I need to move it again, I will. But again, I just want to get as much track laid right now, because I don't want to fire up engines again, just to have to unfire them. Or, I mean, wait for them to fire them a second time once I'm done building track. Oh, this is going to be jank. Oh, this is all sorts of jank. Shoot. Well... How does it look? We're gonna have to get rid of this track, obviously. That's not gonna cut it. I'd rather build safe than sorry. Or some excuse close to it. And I want to relay this section just so I can get as close to the edge before I need to bridge, because I'm going to try to have as few bridges as possible, even though they're free. Because, again, I see some people with this game wanting it to where bridges and rails cost money. Maybe bridges would cost money, but, like, rail, I don't know. But it would have to be, how would you measure the cost, and, like, how far it would go, and all this other stuff? I mean, it's just a lot of questions with that, so I don't know how they're going to mess with all this. So if you take a look at this so far, we're kind of skirting this in a way. I'm going to have to get rid of this turn. And this one too. And I'm going to have to make a new one. So I'll definitely want to switch left. So I'm going to, that means I'm going to have this part where that'll be the weird part. Because we're trying to make a Y with all this too. How does this work? Oh, that's not going to work, but let's see how close of a turn we can get. Oh, this is gonna be so jank. Ugh, whatever. Maybe we can squeeze something in? I need sections that are a bit tighter. Because I don't want to go tighter than 30 meters if I can help it. Or, I mean, tighter than 40 if I can help it, because 30 is the bare minimum. Now, if I try to auto-connect, what will it tell me for this? How weird will it look? Actually, that's not bad. That could have been worse. Okay, so I think I like how this redone loop is. Let's clear the trees on it before I forget. What the hell? Oh, thumbnail time! I got flung by a tree. What the? What do you mean, no data? Don't, please tell me it got that. I really hope it got that. How far am I? Oh, it flung me so far. Well, let's finish what we were doing before we were flung into the abyss. Only thing that remains now, I want this to be a road engine accessible. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be, because that's what the other route's for. So if we need this one to go down a bunch, I guess we can do it. How do we want it to go down the mountain? I think we went for like a 50-degree up to here. And then we'll just haphazardly try sending it down this hill. Full send. Because theoretically it needs to climb that too. And it seems that right now with the Climax we bought, Momoyo, she can handle the 6.5. Well, she can handle. I haven't actually tested her on the 6.5 with the load yet. I don't know if I should be laying all this track before I do, but whatever. I'm already doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not fueling the engines up again until they're ready to run. Okay, that should be a bit better. These trees are a bit too close for my liking. One thing is, I wish you could climb all the aesthetic ladders on these buildings. That would be nice to get a bird's eye view. A little quality of life thing. So let's head over to this section of the Y and connect it up. Just need to get it down the hill. Come on, connect. Please. Oh. There we go. Now, if I can find where the hill naturally is, we'll go at a 1%. Can we handle a 1.5? Yeah, we'll do a 1.5 up to here, as long as it doesn't clip it to the ground. And then, after the 1.5, we'll have it go downhill at a steeper angle. I think nothing more than a 4% for this would be good. Let's get with our bridge. Probably straighten the track out right here. Let's go down to a 4. Yeah, that looks fine. Or depending on how straight I want the track. Actually, no, we'll leave that for now. I want to make sure we can make whatever curve we're doing with this first. And I'll probably use the wall track since I don't need a bridge. It's kind of trying to hug part of this side. Unless it looks ultra jank. Let's see. I prefer if it'd be a steeper descent, but I'll take what I could get. I could make it steeper, but I don't want to go lower than 4% grade. Could make it a 5? Yeah, I'll make it a 5. That's fine. I don't know what the read was at another part. But I do want this to try to hug the side of the mountain, or the side of the hill as close as I can. That way it justifies the wall being there. It's this section. Gradually smoothing it out as it sticks down. Yeah. 5% is a good call. Saves us a bit of hassle. That way we can meet the other track. Because we're actually getting really close to that telegraph office. So we'll snake it closer again. Now we snake it to the other side. I don't know how far I can send this wall out before I feel... Well, no, that's fine. We can have the wall go down. And we need to connect this with the switch eventually. Do I want a 60? Yeah, that's fine. We're kind of playing fast and loose with our design here. Although I should probably gradually decrease the grade rather than having it be a cutoff. Let's see. How about we go to 2.5% for this run? And 1.5. and then we'll be done. We'll just have it connect from the opposite side on ground level. Okay, no circle mode, just a simple connect, there we go. Clear out some of the trees. We'll connect that section later. I forgot this is Ringo's theme song. I prefer Say Ron's, but this one's okay. It's just more generic. I do like that the trees still have physics when you're cutting them down, so they can mess with you. Again, having some physics-based comedy in your game is essential for making it funny to stream sometimes. So I got flung. That was the first time I really got flung. I wonder if that's ever caused engines to go sky high, because the main thing that causes engines to flip out in this game is multiplayer issues, like synchronization issues, client versus server side. You see that a lot. So now we'll head over to the switch we were at before, and you will just go the other way. And following this side of the Y, we'll match it with 5%. Just to keep my sanity. Now where does this track have us? Good. I think we're going with a bridge for this section. Don't want to go in too far though. Can I shorten the length at all? Yes, I can. I just saved. What am I doing? Alright, there we go. Connection. Now, since we have a little bit more run to start with, we'll get to the bottom faster than the other side. If I can get this close to this section of wall, that would be a cool aesthetic. And once it gets to maybe here, that's when we'll have it be a we'll have that transition into a wall. Maybe I'll have it a little bit wider of a radius. Okay, wall plan. There goes the tree. Oh yeah, this works. This works pretty well, actually. I like it. It's a neat little aesthetic of having it run like this. We can even follow the other section of the wall pretty closely if we want to. I don't think there's that much interference between the two sets. At this point, we can probably manage with a 2-foot downwards. In fact, I'll up the grade a little. This needs to be even tighter, actually. Can we even manage it up to here? We'll connect it like this. We'll build back up to this section with a switch left inverse. Okay, now we'll just go for track 1. What does a zero curve get us? And that's what it gets us. And then we'll just connect it like this. Easy peasy. We'll do It's manual action. How does that look? That looks good. I like it. I like how that turned out. Okay. So now we're going to have to log the rest of the siding and reconnect it to this side of the Y. We're gonna have multiple Ys here. This is like the weirdest Y I have ever built. It's so long and it goes downhill. Yeah, it's like a little side-by-side mini non-trestle wall embankment thing. It's almost like a cut or a terrace. Okay, I like how that came out. Looks good. Now, if we just follow this track down when we save. And actually, I can teleport to this piece right here, this office. Although we will have to reconfigure because it's a little too far. Demolish these bits of crack and connect it to this side. And just to match how this looks, I'm going to slap down a telegraph office here at the switch junction. So what we'll have to do now is just kind of manage and reroute this rail I laid. I don't want a heavy turn here, I'd rather just go straight. If I tap this, completely straight, let me see how far that takes me, and how well that lines me up for the turn. Could line me up. If I just go for a 900 meter, that would probably set me up better. Then we can swing back around. Huh, that's still kind of a tight turn. But not terribly. Well, let's run it from this direction. Give it a 80. Not a 50. 70 at the least. Now where does that bring us? Go a little wider. And go this wide. So I'll adjust it by individual bits right here. Yeah, give me an 87, and then I'll just manually connect the rest. That'll be matching it, so boom, there we go. And cut down logs on this side. After this, I'll actually have to start route planning, because I want to send a test train up. And I need more cars for that. Although it is clear, I will need, at the very least, enough to assemble a full coal mine train. That means Momoyo is going to have to head that one. this section looks good enough for now, I think. I will get rid of these 2 trees, though. Well, no, I'll keep them. Let's see. So we've added a neat little bit of track here, coming down from the mountain on the other side, rather than having to go all the way around. And the problem is, I like running more... All my trains have been unit trains before, except for a mixed train with the Iron Mine. I just don't know what the portions it needs are. So, we'll see what it uses and if there's an imbalance. In fact, I think it's better to assemble a basic... If I took a note of what we need for the coal mine. If we wanted to run coal mine, we would need... rails and beams as input. And then we need hoppers for the coal. And if we take a look at which rolling stock would suit that... So it would all be tier 2 flat cars. That's interesting. So I'm guessing what would be helpful is if we went with a train consisting of 3 hoppers and 4 tier 2 flats. So before I buy any, let me run back to the sawmill and see what our current stock is, because I think we have a lot of C flats, but we don't have a lot of B flats. Yes, that's our 6 C flats. That's our entire stock of C flats. As for our B flats, I think this is our entire stock of B flats, and that's on Aya's train. We have to load these up. Wait a minute. Are these all B flats? Wait a minute. If these are all B flats, then... that gets me thinking. Raw iron, rails, beams. Lumber. We could take the exact same train. Oh my god, we won't even have to do anything for now. Let's unhitch Aya. Well, how far would... here's what I'm wondering. How far would it... Momoyo is pretty slow. Her max speed's like 11 miles an hour. Screw it, we'll try the long route. We need to prove her anyway. She'll take the whole route. Alright, so, I've made up my mind. I need to fuel Aya up a little bit, though, to get her moving. What? No, I don't. Do I want to be cheap with... no, I have boiler pressure. I have boiler pressure. We're fine. I just want her out of the way. Screw it, you're getting banished to the siding realm. I'll just lay a temporary track and shove Aya on it. Whoa, re-rail be upon ye. Call it lazy, but I just want to test out what our girl can do, Momoyo. Alright, we banished Aya for now. Sorry, Aya, you're a good girl, we just need to test this. And then we will grab Momoyo and shove her over here. Make sure all my switches are aligned. It looks like they are, except for one. I like that I can align those switches from here. Yes, it's more authentic to do them yourself, but I don't have unlimited free time, so I'd rather save time. So let's slap Momoyo down. Fuel her up. Okay. We have... what's our fire count? We are just starting to rebuild up fire. Let's pick off the brake, tap the reg a bit, and we'll make a little bit of a connection. Okay. I think we're slotted in. I will turn off the reg, pump the reverse, turn back on the reg, see if we're fully connected. It looks like we are. I'll save our game and we'll get the route going. Here, let me see, move the music along too. It's too bad. Right now I can't figure out how to get the sound to keep working while I'm tabbed out. That would be nice, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll bump up the reg. Here, let me show you what happens if I try to set her to full regulator. Watch this. She immediately wheel slips, so yeah, gotta keep her down a bit. Oh, and her lights only turn on when I turn on her generator. And the higher the generator, the higher the light. It's weird because Aya's light is on all the time, and she doesn't even have a generator, so I don't know what's going on with her. I guess it's a petrol light rather than an electric light. But let's do our route. While we're getting the route organized, I'm going to throw all the right switches. So we're going to take a route I've never traversed before. Only time I had to is when I almost derailed Aya going back on the other bridge, so I had to fix it. But instead, we are going to take that bridge for real this time. Wow, this is laggy. Make sure our switch up here is aligned. And switch coming in. Oh, I need to cut onto the brake real quick, because I realized I made a mistake just now. You see, I need flats that don't have lumber on. Can I just ditch the lumber? I wouldn't mind ditching the lumber, because we need... Oh, okay, we need to head down to the smelter to replace the lumber with a different cargo. Yeah, so let's ditch this. I can load it again later. I want empty cars. Normally I'm not so wasteful, but we need rails. It doesn't take lumber, it takes rails. And we get rails, of course, by heading down to the smelter. So let's throw off brake and begin moving again. And I will reline ourselves for the smelter. Only thing is we'll have to go back up the way we came because I don't have a good backup for the way I laid this track. It's just a minor annoyance. We'll just have to run backwards for a little bit. Now we have both of these flipped in the right place. We're good. Okay, now let's go. Yeah, again, Momoyo isn't that fast, but she's reliable. And that's all I could ask for. And what she can do is hopefully get us up to 6.5%. I'm just opening up our controls on online extended over here. Toss some fuel in our box. Come on, close the firebox, please. There we go. Save again. And eventually, I will have to throw on extra brakes. And by eventually, I mean soon. So I'll get that queued up, because this hill, I do not want to derail on, and you can easily derail on it if you are not careful. So that's, to the right, is the track we were about to take, but I can't do that till we have enough material. So we cut the rag, throw reverse, and throw the brake on a little bit, and then we'll chuck the brake even higher, actually right now. In fact, let's do a full car brake. First car's brake is fully on, as in handbrake. Let's do full brake. These cars are not safe over, like, what, 22? Yeah, the cars can't go over 22. I hate that that's the limit they have for these. So we have one handbrake on, and we have the engine's brake on 58%. And that should give us a consistent speed heading down this hill. I'm going to take a picture there. That looks good. So, oh, we're gaining a bit of speed. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh, let's turn that down a lot a bit. And we're managing it now. We're good, we're good. So we're going to now turn back the brake, and as the curve levels out here, we're going to let off the brake. One thing I realized, I could have made that a lot smoother without, and more consistent rather than anything too steep. I should probably relay this track at some point. That would be a good move. Whatever. We'll do that later. Thing is, I mean, Momoyo's fine with going backwards, though, out of this, just because she is, one, tenderless, and, let me throw this brake off. Forgot to turn off the handbrake. We're wearing down the brake shoe. We're gonna have some flat spots. Oops. But then... yeah, now this is the first time we're going to be loading up from this side of the rail. Never actually loaded any of the final products of this before. Cut the rag. And we'll need to line up with the rails. Here we are. Up on the brake. Oh, that's raw iron. We want rails. So we want the two cranes that will line with the rails. Full brake. Let's see if we lined well or not. It has a generous range of snapping, but... oh no, that's... we need to go forward a little bit. Let me take off the brake on the forward reg. And... off. There we go, that's better. So let's load up the rails. I want to see how long it takes to load these. How many sections... oh, it only does one layer at a time? Really? Really? That's the least you can do? How long is it gonna take to build these cars? Jesus. All this for a bit of coal. But, I mean, we need coal. They're releasing coal engines in how many days? When are they releasing coal engines? In less than a week, they're releasing coal-fired engines, so... they were gonna be doing it sooner, but they ran into some trouble. Mix a bit more of my potion. I'm trying to see how many, or how high they stack these. Sorry, pardon me. I can actually do something here where I can check how many items a car can hold. No, I don't want to open controls. I want to open something else. Let's open freight. So, it seems each of these is... and let me make a note of myself. So, the rails are 18 times for a full car. So that gives $180 a car. That's pretty good. That's the highest, that's the densest return I've seen so far. Because the highest before that was Iron Ore. But that's 10 units. Only the Iron Ore had 10 units, and these are crane loaded, so they're way slower. I have to load 10 units of Iron Ore too, but I can use a chute for that, and I can make that very fast. So I cannot do the same for this one. Can I condense this more? I can condense it this way? Yes, I can. Okay. Looks like we're done. Or we are ready. Oh, no, stop. Okay. We have full cars. Let's save the game. And we're going to back out of here the same way we came in. Oops, engine is over here. I forgot about that. I forgot. Let's get you moving, Momoyo. Oh, yeah, let's not wheel slip. Yeah, I want to turn up the music a little. Here we go. I like this one. The stage theme for Subaru. Can't believe how bad at Toho games I am. I mean, it's just bullet hell, but well, I can't say it's just bullet hell, but you know, or you don't. Bullet hell games are hard, but the music's great from Toho. Anyways, but I've tested this with Momoyo before. She can take this hill no problem. Although I don't think she had hopper cars, because I think hopper cars are a bit heavier. So right now, I'll make sure to flip this switch on the way back. There we go. Switch is flipped. And we will begin our run up the mountain, or the hill. I don't actually know what the different number of whistle blasts mean. I'd have to look that up at some point. I'm not a true fan. So we'll head back up to where that one turnoff was, and then we will begin our true trek towards the coal mine. I want to get a full coal mine track done before I end the stream, because I've never been to the coal mine with an engine. I've only been with their delayed track. Oh, come on, give it your all, girl. Oh, don't tell me you can't make this, Momoyo, please. You can do it, girl. Come on, let me turn your sander on. You can do it. Here, I'll bump you up to 100. See, your sander's on and you're at 100. Come on, girl. Oh, this is gonna throw a wrench into things. But I think if I retrack this section, which it needs to be retracked anyway, this track is terrible. Maybe I think I could smooth that out. But right now, Momoyo is struggling. If I kick off your sander, are you gonna immediately wheel slip? Yes, you are. Okay, stop. Full rig. Sand. No. Momoyo, please. Full brake. Pop. Oh, I screwed it up. Well, plan B. Full brake. We're gonna get a little gravity assist here. Unfortunately, I don't think that will pan out quite well. So, new change of plan. We are going to take the other route. We have a more gradual route back up the hill that will take longer, but I'd rather it take longer than us crash. At least the train looks nice. Yes, this route definitely needs redoing. Aya could make it with just herself and like a handful of cars. I think she could make it with some empty flats, but with the hoppers, no way. let's maintain your throttle. I like the speed we built up, even though we're gonna bleed it off eventually. I wonder what the cutoff point is for the wheel sled. Ah, shit. Oh, I buggered it. I buggered it. Oops. I flipped the switch too late, and I dimmed the train. Oops. Yeah, that's, not good. Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I say I reload the save. I'm gonna have to relaunch... Actually, that means I will be without Railroads Online, so that means I'm gonna have to relaunch the whole game. Give me a second. Because unfortunately, the way Railroads Online Extended goes, the add-on... I hope something that the plugin developers will fix. It's a good excuse for me to take another drink, then. Cheers, my friends. I also think it's weird how they do their, posting methods. There should be, like, a preset option for a single player. I think that would be good. Or, like, it would just auto-set the settings for you, but all you would have to do is just click single player. Like, it'll give you a stupid password and set it to 1, but, like, make things a little easier. In my humble opinion. If I am entitled to say so. So let me move online extended here. Games back up. Attach. Alright, plugins attached. Lock onto me. Open up our girl's controls. Are we loaded of rails again? Yes, we are. We will immediately send her backwards. And we'll catch her on the way out. So instead of futilely attempting to go up that one hill, we're going to try something a little different. And I will remember to throw the switch in properly. Alright, so that one's thrown, and then we'll throw this one as well. Oh wow, we lost connection again. Wow. Thanks YouTube, or thanks UCF, very cool. Now is our switch flipped? Yes it is, it just took a little bit. Why does it say you're not flipped? What's wrong with you, game? Going this way. My switches in-game look different than they should be. Good, we want you this way, yes. That is where you're supposed to be lying. There is a mismatch. Again, why can't I jump into the cab? This is the thing I hate the most about this engine so far. I need to be able to jump into the cab. There's even a ladder model. There's a ladder model that I should be able to jump into the cab. Okay, I'm gonna restart this section of the stream because it is not recovering my preview, and if that's getting me worried. My internet is actually shitting the bed right now. It's just not loading anything. Like, not even the stream preview will load. Come on. I don't have all day. Like, just the web page itself is taking forever. I don't get it. Like, I actually don't get it. Why are you listed as going the other way? Okay, no, you're not. Okay, I got scared for a second. Look how it flips back and forth between excellent connection and no data. Like, why? Why does it do that? In fact, I'm gonna Google that while we are heading uphill, because that is pissing me off. It's been always doing that. Nope, no, I'm the only person in the world with this problem. Google has no results. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to make sure all the switches this side of the track are lined. Oh, I don't want to go up the mountain backwards. That means we're gonna have to go across the Y. And then back up over the bridge. This is so weird. I don't even know if we can make it through the bridge with this, because the bridge is steep. And we have, even with these empty hoppers, I mean, we have 4 full carloads and the empties. So this may be a problem. Ugh, please, I bought the Climax so I didn't have to worry about this gradient nonsense. Don't tell me I need 2 geared locos. If I need to buy a Shay and bring the Shay down here, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll need one eventually, but I don't want one this early. Also, I should have added water. We don't have a lot of water. And the way they model water physics in this game is weird as well. Like, the water level will go up occasionally. Sometimes, depending on the way that you're cleaned. And, like, I guess it's just reading the gauge. But, like, when the water sloshes around, it'll change how the gauge shows. Okay, I flipped the switch. We're lined this way. And now we're going to need to back up over the trestle. Which I don't want to have to do that, but until I fix the previous route, we're going to have to do that anyways. Good thing I made this a Y. Like, this track was a pain in the ass to build right here. It required, like, so many attempts to get right with this hill right here. Actually a pain. We'll have to bring the entire train over this switch, reverse the switch, and back up over the bridge. So it's whatever. Don't know what clear of it. Full brake, full reverse. Think we're lined? I pray that we're lined now. If I cleared out more trees, it would be easier to tell. Yes, we're lined. Okay. Now we pray that we can make it up this bridge. Because if we can't make it up this bridge, we are not making it up the iron mine, or the coal mine route. And I'm going to be pissed. If we have to double head with a geared locomotive, I mean, it is 6.5% the whole way, but she should be able to take that, because we had like 9% on that stupid hill, which I need to fix. So I'm going to increase our traction, or our reg here. I pray that we will make this. Nice thumbnail, though. Oh, wait. What? There we go. Take one without the stuff in the way. Although the mini-map, I don't know if y'all can actually see the mini-map, because that may just be an overlay for me. Because I have a mini-map in my corner of the window on the top left that is part of the extension. Also, it looks like we are going up this hill no problem. Like, we are losing no speed heading up this hill. Which is good. eventually, we will flip this switch and head over. Alright, flip the reverser. And we didn't line, okay. What are you doing? Break! You son of a bitch, break! Damn you. What? I told it to switch. I hit the button multiple times and made sure it said the right one on my screen. Great, and now, what? You can't even regain control without... I'm putting the sander on. What more do you want? The sander is on. There we go. Once you gain a little bit of speed, I'm gonna set you back down and take out the sander, because I need to preserve my sand. There we go. Okay. I'm going to double check and make damn well sure that that damn switch flips. I'm just gonna kick off the throttle. There we go. It flipped. We're good. Go. And once we're on the right track, I'll save the game. Okay, there. We are literally on the right track. Save. Okay. Oh, don't rock on it. I don't know how tight I made some of these tracks. I'd hope that you're at least a little bit articulated, Momoya. Please? Please, because, like, if you're rocking on track like that, that's not a good sign. Okay, so we're on the 6.5. How are we doing on speed? We're starting to bleed, but wait. Wait. No, don't tell me. Okay. Okay, no, we're maintaining. We're maintaining. We're good. If this is 6.5%, we can do this. Wait, are we still bleeding? Wait a minute. Are we slowly bleeding? We are. Bump up the rig a little. Just a little. Come on. As much as I can without getting wheel slip. Shit, we're losing speed. Come on, please, girl. You can do this. Momoyo, you can do this, please. Pull us through. Oh, wait, are we doing it? 90% rank. Can we do this? We're gaining speed. With a gradient as steep as this, I am impressed, Momoyo. Holy shit. Okay, I was worried for a second, but it looks like you're handling it now. But it is a close margin of error. I've only done double-heading. I've only double-headed a train occasionally. Also, why are you saying we uncoupled? We have not uncoupled. There we go. Yeah, this girl can only get 11 miles per hour, but damn, that is her top speed, and she is maintaining it here. Like, it's either she's doing her top speed or she's losing speed. So, once I bumped it back up to 89% reg, she can do it. I'm glad I didn't go any steeper, because this is as steep as I could go with the coal mine, with how ludicrously high up the coal mine is. Because when I say a 6.5% grade, for those of you who don't know, what I... Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. So, looks like I forgot to do a bit of logging on this side of the track. But... now I know, I forgot to clear part of the track. So let's do that before we mess up again. Let me exit this, quit the game, and restart the game. I want to get this route. I'm gonna need more booze. Game's relaunching. What are we at? So I want to keep you where you are right now, Momoyo. I'm not going to add any throttle. Oh, you're just gliding along. I'm going to full brake you. Your settings are checked. Yes, they are. Oh, I have your compressor going a good bit. That's probably why. Well, in the meantime, let me run up the side of the mountain. Because I need to clear some trees I forgot to clear. That's my bad. So, as you can see from our earlier clip, I'm running at about 12 meters a second, I would say. If I had to guess, our boy here, John McRailroadson, as Ice calls him. But, he can jump pretty high, so that's pretty cool. But he runs at a decent speed, and the climax can go up this gradient about that speed. So just shy of our running speed. So what we need to do now, of course, is clear all these trees that are sticking through the track that I forgot to clear. I thought I cleared most of the route, but I don't think I fully did now. So let us commence with clearing of trees. Here, go around here, or telegraph office. So the route looks clear up through here. Actually, yeah, we'll select the engine and start sending her up. Rolling stock, I want Momoyo, target her on extended. Open controls. Off brake, full reverser, 85%, down the compressor to like 13%. And pin the follow. Follow. There we go. Okay, Momoyo is starting her way up. At a pretty brisk pace, I might add. Okay, so as she's coming up, we'll catch up with her. Let me see if I can find her as she's heading up the mountain. She'll be right down here. Actually, there is a render distance, so I may not see her from really far away. Is that her? Come on, girl, where are you? I just want to have visual. I wish I had binoculars. I would like binoculars in this game if I can get them. Okay, she should be coming in. Ah, that's her. It's hard to see, but I can see her right there. So she is coming up the mountain at a brisk pace. Let us be ready for her. Again, I like that about Railroads Online Extended because I can actually run trains while I'm not physically in them. I've been able to do on stream 2 train operations at the same time at one point, but those were simple trains. It didn't require a lot of switching and things like that, so. She's making her way up the mountain. I'm running ahead of her, making sure the right of way is clear. I don't want trees to have the right of way, I want locomotives to have the right of way. Once I round this hill, as long as it looks clear, I think we'll be good. You can see the the iron mine route below us. We are on the shadow side of the mountain. Oh, and here's more items we have not cleared. So let's make sure the right-of-way is ready for our girl. I can always stop her before she gets here. It's not like we're in a major hurry. Oh, and I got flung off the side. Not helpful. Sometimes there's like a range at which you can chop trees down, which is kind of annoying sometimes. Oh, and it fell off again. I'll just clear the trees that are close to it anyways. Really, you won't let me through here? Or you won't let me chop that, really? It's the only thing I don't like about the type of bridges I like the most is that if a tree is like this, good luck chopping it down. Our girl's slipping. Girl, why are you slipping? Wait. Come on, Momoyo, please. What's going on? Come on, do I need to give you some sand? You can do it. I just gotta give you some sand, right? I didn't even know how to refill your sand dome. I tried it with another loco and it didn't go very well. If I turn your brake compressor down a bit, will it help? Wow, this is laggy as hell. Come on, girl, you can... Here, I'll give you 100% reg. You have your sander on, you have 100% reg, you can do it. There's like, it levels off here a bit, I think. You can regain your control. Come on, you can do it, Momoyo. Don't be scared. The problem is that as soon as I turn the sander off, she's going to start... Oh, that's why. That's why. I forgot that section was as steep as it is, and I can't do anything about it because of how this route's laid out. So that's gonna throw a wrench into things. I may have to see how the other route goes. Please, girl. I don't want to use all your sand. Come on. Please. I'm certain it levels out a little. No? Is it not? Please, girl. There's a remnant of the track that I tried to do before around this side of the mountain. I may have to bring that track back? Oh, God. Come on, please, gain speed. Okay, so you're slowly gaining speed, but I don't want to use sand. If I can avoid using sand on a route, that helps, because there's no way to track how much sand you have in this game, or at least I haven't figured it out. Here, while you're getting going, let me Google that. So let's turn your regulator down a bit and turn off your... Okay, I don't want YouTube videos. Minus YouTube. Okay, yeah, I hate that Google doesn't realize, like, Google never realizes what you're trying to ask it. It just will not. Oh, we ran into more trees. Did we decouple? Did we crash? And we crashed! Great. Well... at this point, with how messed up things are going, I'm probably gonna sign off right here, because this is kind of... I clearly need to fix a lot of things. Yeah. So, I want to thank you all for joining in. Where's my... there we are. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Apologize for the scuffed stream, but, yeah, you all